The production for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 is now dead. Animators from Studio Mappa, which are the Jujutsu Kaisen staff members, are complaining about having terrible working conditions and having a complete meltdown and are completely fed up of Mappa and their mistreatment to the Jujutsu Kaisen staff. And ever since Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 started, it all seems like it's because of the art style change. That's just my personal opinion, but let's talk about everything we know. This could be a total coincidence, but ever since the new art style change, there has been many problems when it comes on to the anime adaptation. For example, the ghosting and dimming is a problem we didn't have in season 1, and now animators have stopped production on Jujutsu Kaisen season 2, and this could possibly be leading up to a cancellation of Jujutsu Kaisen. It's either going to lead up to a cancellation or they're going to be changing studios, which is going to be the better option at this point. If there are no animators to make Jujutsu Kaisen season 2, it's all but going to be cancelled. The production of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 has reached its breaking point, and as of right now, episode 17 is barely finished, but I pray to God it looks good without the animators literally killing themselves to make this anime adaptation happen. Everything after this week's episode is not going to be on par with the recent episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen, and we will be seeing a dramatic downgrade if nothing is changed and no animators want to work on Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 at all if they're not going to be given enough time to make it a lot more better. This right now is the fault of Mappa Studio, not the Jujutsu Kaisen staff. Mappa is too stingy when it comes on to money, and when it comes on to spending money, they don't want to book another slot for the episodes to air in Japan, so they'd rather release the bad episodes that are not completely finished that could have looked 10 times better. Animators has stopped production in Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 and call it quits due to Mappa not taking care of the staff and mistreating them as well. They're under bad working conditions and under a lot of pressure from the top brass. The state of making the Jujutsu Kaisen anime has gotten way worse than it was before, to the point where Mappa has to hire freelancers to make Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Episode 18, as of the latest news, will be highly likely to get suspended. In other words, it's either we get a delay or we are going to get a very terrible episode. And right now, the Jujutsu Kaisen animators are undergoing a collective meltdown in the past few hours on Twitter, and they're talking about the production crash and their poor working condition. The staff of Jujutsu Kaisen requested a episode delay so they can make the episode look a lot more better, but Mappa denied this. Episodes are being barely completed just before its official release in Japan, and of course episode 17 will be looking good because it's stacked with animators, but from then on it will never be the same if Mappa does not give the animators any break at all to work on Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. And it's pretty clear right now that Mappa does not care about their staff at all. It's not like this is one person complaining or this is two person complaining. This is a whole bunch of animators complaining and just wanting a little bit more time to make sure they can release something that they're proud of and the episode that they're producing look good so we can enjoy them. And Mappa is basically forcing them to release the episodes that are not ready because they do not want to spend more money and miss a episode deadline. And right here we can see that Mappa just completely do not care about their animators at all. They only care when it comes on to making money. At first, Mappa Studio was known for making a lot of good animes and a lot of animators wanted to work with them, but now animators are now avoiding Mappa Studio because they do not want to be under the conditions that Mappa Studio will be enforcing on them. And this all seems like it's happening because Mappa is not giving the animators at all, not only the Jujutsu Kaisen staff, but the animators on a whole a break. Take a look at how many animes Mappa Studio has done in the span of only 1 year. You know what, take it from 2 years, Mappa has been producing animes non-stop. Chainsaw Man, Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, the final Part 1, Part 2 again. Mappa has been making movies. Mappa has been making isekai animes. Mappa has been doing a lot right now and not giving the animators any break at all. And it's even rumored that Mappa will be making One Punch Man Season 3. And as I did say earlier in the video, I believe this just has something to do with Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 on a whole. Ever since Season 2 has been released, I've been seeing complaints left, right, and center. In Season 1, we completely did not have any of these problems. Animators were not complaining, we didn't have any ghosting in Demon, and it was so perfect. And just recently, we learned that it only took 4 months. 4 months to completely finish the Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie, which is absolutely insane, but the movie looked definitely beautiful. It didn't take them any time at all, and we didn't have anything at all to complain about when it comes on to Season 1 and Season 2. And if you ask me, I'm not blaming the art style, but with this art style, we just got a whole lot of problems when it comes on to Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. I just feel like there's something they're not telling us about Jujutsu Kaisen, and the staff members right now know what that is. And they're under DMCA, so they cannot say specific things, but they're still showing that they are upset and complaining about the working conditions they have to undergo when making and animating Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. People are literally dying at their desks and suffering from, well, health issues and still making the episodes because Mappa is forcing them to, and probably haven't even seen their families within weeks and weeks of making Jujutsu Kaisen. And Mappa is just a scummy studio. I used to look at Mappa Studio and be like, wow, I would probably even want to work at Mappa one day, but after hearing all of these complaints, I'm staying far away from Mappa Studio if I ever think of becoming a animator. And if you guys ever do think of becoming a animator as well, please stay far from Mappa Studio because they will do you no good. Anyways, that's it for today's video. If you guys are new to the channel, definitely support this video by leaving a thumbs up and also subscribing so you guys don't miss any future videos at all. And with that said, I will see you all in my next video.